Samuel played a few of these drives yesterday, effortlessly played, and we talk about the balance.
Shot of the morning, been quite defensive so far, just having a look, feeling their way. Nicely played away, he'll get runs here. Very nicely glided on the offside, and possibly 3. Yes, they get 3. Should be comfortable.
That was too wide of the off stump and easily dealt with by Samuel. Intelligent shot, deliberately up and over. Down to third man for 4. Takes him to 95.
Yes, he felt and he knew that it was very wide of off stump, but he also knew that there was no protection down there in the deep.
That's a good looking shot. Will it reach the boundary? Yes, it would. Timing was very good.
Jar Wardener into the 90s. He joins Samuel, who's 3 away from 3 figures. And this is just classic Jar Wardener through the covers. Easy as you like. Oh, it's a beauty. And he's so annoyed with himself because he was looking at 100, Jar Wardener, and there it is, the breakthrough. And O'Brien again, as he did in Gaul, gets his man.
You cannot deny O'Brien credit for trying, and he's sort of finally got the reward for it. Again, a ball in the corridor. Jar Wardener just paused at that one. Bit of a nothing shot, and a very good catch by Brendan McCullum behind the stumps. This would be a great relief for the New Zealanders, and they're very happy about it. A very fine innings comes to an end. Jar Wardener goes for 92. Sri Lanka lose their 4th wicket for 295.
Waiting a while. Samuel 99. There's another one. He just lost his composure there, you can just see. And there's a bit of chat now from the New Zealand fielders running in to get that ball. Just loses a little. Yeah, he's prop forward, as you were saying, Ranjit, and that's a good piece of bowling. Really good piece of bowling, and he knows it too, does Martin. Here we go, here we go. A little nervous jab.
And 12 balls on 99. They're going to start building up in your mind a bit, Ranil, I would imagine. Oh, that's beautifully bowled from Martin. Got to give some serious credit here to Chris Martin. He's the one that's keeping him very quiet. The whole idea of Test match cricket is to try and transfer the pressure onto the batsman, and any little thing you can use. Pressure building up here now in the mind of Samuel. That's going to be amplified by the fact that he can't get to these 3 figures at this stage. So it's in New Zealand's favour at the moment. He's got that away. That's beautifully played. Open the blade and just squeeze it in the gap. That's his 11th Test 100. It's his 2nd in a row in Test matches, and he can be very, very proud of this performance. There's the salute to the change room, and his teammates will be absolutely delighted. Had to go at that one. Short ball, it's in the air, but he's hit it beautifully. He's hit it a long way for 6. That's not a bad way to celebrate your century.
Try and pull and hook very much, but look at him here, completely in control of the shot. Got up onto his toes as he picked it up. He knew where he wanted to hit it, and did
itself. Just 5 6s in his career. Whipped away from outside off stump. Good timing. The outfield is a bit quicker today because had a long drying day yesterday, and it's eventually gone for 4.
To do that very comfortably, but here he's got no difficulties. The ball is coming.
Never lofted the ball that far. Good shot in front of square. Nice drive through the offside, and that's going to run away. The outfield is definitely quicker today. That's another boundary to round off the over. 9 runs from that one. 318 for 4 today, and she certainly enjoyed this boundary. It was a lovely shot. And she just saw herself on the big screen. And she's still on the big screen. She can't believe it. Give us a smile. He's got 3 dot balls so far in this one, just to build that confidence. Nice little paddle, nice delicate paddle around the corner. And that's going to be a little bit of a teaser. Chris Martin, in the end, gets that big frame down without snapping 2 hamstrings. Down the track, bit of flight, beautifully played. That is an outstanding stroke. Goodness me, that's certainly one of the shots of the innings. What a way to round off the over as well. 329 for 4.
They have moved to 329. That's what Samravira did in the last delivery. Absolute classic. Just almost spooned it out.
And balloon up. Down the track and the use of the feet. And Gupta won't get there.
Almost with a sense of nonchalance, as though he has no regard at all for Patel's bowling. Every time he's seen him, almost he's danced down.
And the feet again, and it is clean down the ground. Really good stroke that to finish another Patel over at 344 for 4. They believe in there at the Adelaide Oval. It's just superb. And again, use of the feet. This time, Kapagara, 50 partnership.
That's a much better stroke. He got closer to it and therefore can afford to hit it straighter down the ground. All the way for 6. 350 comes up, 352 for 4. Last couple of overs, really, last 3 or 4 overs. That is it a deliberate attempt to lift the tempo, the scoring? 18 runs in the last 2 overs. Of course, it's about Sri Lanka getting as much as they can.
Passion fella to get through there. Footwork again. And he's just checked it and punched it down the ground for 4 more. O'Brien couldn't get there. But you're right, Bish, too. The tempo, you can just feel it. You know, we're sort of about 12 minutes away from the lunch break, and they've targeted Jeet Patel to go down and use the feet.
Catch, it's the cry, but Vittori is very, very close in at mid-off. And that just might be an error, but another boundary of Patel.
Cricket. But they tried developing a young man. And that's down the leg side, and he's tried to get in those footmarks and bowl a bit more of a restraining line, and he's paid the price later last year. Here we go. And this should be out. It's Vittori. Comfortable as you like. And Patel gets his revenge. Kapagara is livid with himself just prior to lunch.
Would have thought that he got close enough to it. Just got a leading edge out to half of the bat more appropriately. And with just a couple of minutes to lunch, Kapagara goes for 35. Short leg area, and so Vittori has decided quite rightly to pressure him, particularly in this last over before lunch. Goes for the sweep. Now where's it gone? Ian O'Brien asked the question, where's it gone? He didn't pick it up at all, but it's flown away for 4.
They'll head back. Wanted to put their feet up for a little bit and reflect on what more they possibly could have done, but some good batting from Samrawira. 130